Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Jacob Dodd bringing you a demonstrational video on how to prepare and inject testosterone. Now I realize that I probably shouldn't be saying that this is an instructional video. By the way, step 1, take your vial of testosterone, wipe it off with an alcohol sanitary pad. That way, you will not forget to do it. Don't blow on it because you'll blow your mouth germs on it. Then set it aside where your hands are not going to touch it again. P.S. Make sure your hands are thoroughly scrubbed before you even begin this process. Step 2. Uncap your syringe and needle. And as carefully as possible, inject the... Actually, we're going to pull back on the plunger, fill the actual syringe with empty space, airspace, and then carefully insert the needle into the head of the testosterone vial. Inject all that air into the vial so you don't get any bubbles. This makes it so you don't have to push the hormone out of the needle later. And then simply draw back slowly as you see the testosterone liquid fill the vial. Now you can periodically release the plunger while doing this and it'll automatically push out any air. And it's going to look like there is an air bubble in there. Just fill it up slower and just release the plunger. And if you have to push back into the vial a little bit, that's fine. But there's always going to be a bubble in there. That's actually just what the liquid does. It doesn't mean it's an air bubble. As long as you let the plunger go, it will get that out for you. So anyway, this is the longest part. Drawing back the actual hormone takes forever. And I'm doing 0.75, let's see, 0.75 cc's. So I don't know. I do a little bit over that, I guess. I actually just went to go to the restroom before injecting, and I am bleeding right now in a place of my body that I definitely don't want to be bleeding from. So we're going to make the dosage a little bit higher because I waited till the very last day, which is today. Normally I inject like 1 or 2 days early. So I feel like I'm a little bit lagging behind. So I have another alcohol swab, and basically I'm going to use this to wipe off the area that I'll be using, which I'm going to attempt to use the left side of my ass cheek. Now, I don't know how well I'll really be able to inject my own ass. This might end up tragically, but it might not at the same time. So we're just going to be really careful about this and say, get as close as possible to the target. See, this spot is about right here. Let's see, do I want that upper, outer quadrant? I'm going to massage the area just a little bit before I hit it with this needle, so it's not all tense and ridiculous. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That stung just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. And I'm pushing the T in now. And then I'm going to leave the syringe in my leg for an extra few seconds with the plunger fully depressed and let it sit there. Try not to apply too much pressure on the needle because if you hit a vein, when you pull out it's going to bleed. Hopefully we don't bleed a lot. Pull out nice and clean. Sweet. No blood at all. Sit up very carefully with the needle in your hand and recap it. I forgot to go get my sharps box. so that I can properly dispose of that, but I will do that in a minute. Basically, within the next probably 20 minutes to a half an hour, I will be feeling a little bit of a hot flash. And then that's just a normal side effect of the tea. My body temperature is going to go back up. I've been feeling really low on testosterone these past 2 days or so. Like I said, I waited till pretty much the last minute. I don't even know if I'm going to need this Band-Aid. I don't even for real see where I put the little... Oh, there it is. It's so, like, minuscule this time that I don't even notice, which is good, because I just use my left hand to inject my left ass cheek, and that's pretty cool. I don't know what time I started, but I'm going to see if I have a little bit of time to talk to you. A subject that's been talked about lately among the forums, channels, people, guys, whatever, is masculinity. And my views on masculinity are changing, which is good because humans evolve and their ideas of the world around them should change. So basically, one of my comments on Kyler's video was that masculinity doesn't necessarily have to base itself or revolve itself around the theory of women. Just because there is a binary does not mean that you have to acknowledge one in conjunction with the other. They can both stand alone if they develop either side of their personalities so that they complete themselves. It's kind of a weird theory to try to comprehend, but basically my interpretation, masculinity doesn't involve women because it doesn't involve childbearing. It doesn't involve any of that. It just involves pure, raw, just horniness, I guess, animal magnetism, aggression, penchant for just sexual dominance. You know what I mean? Anyways, it's not so much that men need to be dominant over women or women need to be dominant over men. In the sense of in the bedroom, I think that sharing, being, what was the word? Versatile. That's the word. Versatile. Men and women need to be able to be versatile in the bedroom. And same thing goes for same-sex couples, obviously. I can see the shadow of my collarbone, which is cool because I need my collarbone to start sticking out. I really want it to. And I don't know if that would make me appear more masculine. I don't know if I am appearing more masculine as of late. I have no idea. One thing I know is that I finally just got a quarter and I only spent 30 bucks on it, and Jacob is a happy man with a happy life right now. Ashley was over here earlier. She wanted to be here for my shop, but she couldn't. That's a major reason why I recorded it, and it wasn't really for a demo. It's just so my girlfriend could watch me do it, which is sweet and whatever, cheesy. I think I'm gonna have to go to the gas station or something tonight because I don't have any sanitary products for my current dilemma. That's the best way I can put that. And I thought this shit was gone. I thought it was over with last month, but lately, when I jack off, jerk off, whatever, I've been getting cramps in my ovaries, so I figured something was probably gonna happen soon. So hopefully this is just the last dying effort. I go to the endo after this shot, which I obviously just did, so as soon as I pay off this last bill next month, I will go and see him and get my blood work done and all that. But anyway, yeah, that's just me being a good little trans patient like I should. My voice, I think, is still obviously dropping. Luckily, it's pretty steady. Lately, I've had kind of some quavers or whatever in my voice, but for the most part, I feel pretty strong, pretty good about everything so far. I'm enjoying my hair right now because it's super, super short, and normally people don't cut their hair off before the wintertime comes around, but I did because I'm bold like that. And actually, Huli, the girl that works at the Coffee Cartel, just cut all her hair off too, and it looks really good on her. I want to tell her that she's cute, but she's a little lesbian, and I don't know if she would think it was weird for a trans guy to hit on her. But if Huli watches this, what's up? I think you're really cute. I think it's also cute that your name is Huli, and my birth name was Julie, which is gross. But yeah, so, and my middle name was Elizabeth too, which is tragic. But anyways, not that you guys wanted or needed to know that. But hopefully my court date will be soon. I haven't gotten any updates on that yet. My new official legal name, again, will be Jacob Eden Connor Dodd. And I have 2 middle names like my brothers, so 4 names total. And eventually I'm going to get my family crest tattooed on me because I really like my heritage. As you see my Welsh and Scottish flags in my apartment. Anyway, I can't wait for St. Patrick's Day, but we gotta have Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and Valentine's Day, all that shit first, and then Easter afterwards, and it's all bananas. I can't wait for the end of this year and the beginning of next year. Back in April, I was doing shitty, but it's been 7 months since I lived in my apartment, and that's really, really cool. I feel like I have established myself. I'm successful. I made it. I don't have to borrow money anymore to live here. I think I'm doing pretty well, and I hope y'all out there watching me are doing well too. To those who have been following me since the beginning, thank you so much. I love you all. I try to do the best with what I have when I can, you know. So if you want to keep watching me, go ahead and find the little button up there that says subscribe, and go down there and put comments and thoughts and ideas if I inspired you down here. Sprinkle the page with comments. Yes, do it, because I said so, and it's a very good idea. Anyways, I am Jacob. I'm 21. I live in the Central West End, and if you want to meet me, let's hook up. Just kidding. Signing off.